Hi everyone, this is Aaron Moss with Tucson Tech Talk on Tucson Business Radio X, and we recently had a show with technology and cosmetology, and we had two guests, Cindy O'Connell and Sean Cho, and they are both fashion and cosmetology experts in that space. And we asked them a question. The question was about animal testing on cosmetology type products, but the answers veered interestingly toward the FDA, and they started telling me things that I did not know about the FDA and how things are approved and things like that. So let's take a listen to that interview.
Now, here's the next area I'd like to go in the conversation. That is cosmetology and the law. Now, when we talk about licensing and having things approved, because a lot of these products, beauty products, they have to be cleared through the FDA. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's a series of things that need to have happen to them before they're released to the public. Sometimes there are even times where they're actually tested on animals, mm-hmm. and there's a lot of skincare lines that claim to not have animal testing. Now, sometimes the ones that claim to not be testing on animals actually are. So they're not the actual ones that do the testing, but the supplier that they get from, they're doing the testing so that they can say, well, we don't test on animals. So has that ever been a problem with people looking to buy product? Do they actually ask, and is that something major?
Oh, especially in Tucson. Mm-hmm. Tucson is really animal lovers. There's a lot of animal activists and so on. So that is really one of the number one things that I get asked are your products animal tested? Absolutely not. And then going back to what the FDA approves and what you actually should be using doesn't mean a thing. Because FDA approves almost everything except for about 7 or 8 products. Mm-hmm. And the others are still very harmful. And that's where technology does come into, is that the minute I see anything I don't understand, I can get on the internet, which is like my fingertips are all, the whole world is at your fingertips. And I can put that item in and I can get a full-on explanation of what it does to a body and what is it good or bad or whatever. And the FDA may approve it.
Mm. Does that mean that it's safe?
No, it's not safe. No.
Wait a minute. So
no.
Okay, so you have a new beauty product, a face cream or something that people put on their face. Mm-hmm. It's new. It's submitted to the FDA, and do you have to send them a sample, or you just send them the list of the ingredients or something, or how does that work?
I didn't need to do that because I know I researched the products that went into my products. The chemicals, so I never really had to do that. Okay. If someone brings me their product and said, do you have something like this? And I pull up all the ingredients and look them all up, they're all approved, but they're not good for you.
If it's domestically processed or manufactured domestically, then you do need to get it FDA approved. But if it's outsourced, coming in from a different country, coming into the States, customs will hold it. That's why a lot of companies will remanufacture the same product with a different brand, because it's already custom approved and FDA approved. So large manufacturers and large cosmetic companies will take a certain lipstick or lotion, and there's only a few factories in China that manufacture lotion. So you can assume that all these companies buy it, and then they'll ship it in because there's no large manufacturer is going to want to make their own lotion and have a chance that it gets stuck at customs on the border.
Is there so if FDA is not the just because something is approved by the FDA doesn't necessarily mean that it's safe. No. Then is there any other testing or certification thing?
It's pretty outdated. They haven't updated their ingredients and things of that sort. So even I'm just as a retailer myself, I know that it's not. I don't want to say a joke, but it's really extremely outdated. So there's so many other ingredients that just get overlooked, and they haven't reevaluated for that. They haven't reevaluated that in years.
I think it's up to the customer that's buying the product to look up what they're putting on their skin and looking to see what those ingredients do. I'm not kidding. Seriously.
Okay, so apparently the FDA is not very reliable when it comes to seeing what is safe and what is not safe. But and if there is no other, then if it's time for a revamping of the FDA to maybe be to reacquaint themselves with some of these new chemicals or new things that are out there, so that they can maybe start turning down product that may not be all that all that safe. And who's to say that there are some lobbyists that are palming out, or bribing something to get through. Yeah. Now, I know I have a friend of mine that helps get products through the FDA, not push them through like bribery, but there's a certain process that you would need to go through in order to have something, the filing. Okay, you have to know how to submit things and how to have things sent to them. So in order for that to happen, sometimes you would need the help of a professional. So she does this. But the thing about it is I never knew anything about that. What the two of you were telling me about how outdated it is, and if it does require update, now it becomes the responsibility of the customer or a buyer beware of these products. They can easily, I guess legally, protect themselves by putting that little itty bitty paragraph that you need a magnifying glass to read on those caution, can, deadly if ingested or whatever, So, where, when it comes to the safety, I always thought it was a good idea for someone to make a video for every single product out there of how to use it, what not to use. I mean, how many videos are uploaded to?
Great idea.
I'm sure that somebody out there is going to post something about how many YouTube videos are posted every single day. Why can't somebody make a video for every single product out there, the uses, the cautions, what not to do, what to do it, It's not that hard. And I think that people would pay, hey, if you want to start a Patreon page about just reading the cautions on certain products, hey, I'd pay for that. I'd rather pay to watch a video than have to read 10 pages of little bitty, itty writing on just about anything. So that's an idea for anybody that's trying to make some money.